So obviously the number one thing most people are concerned with is income. That's going to be probably the number one goal for all of us. So I'm going to give you some math. Once again, you'll get a copy of this presentation so you don't have to write this down. So you want to determine your average commission per transaction, which is the average house price times the commission percentage equals your average commission per transaction. And you set your income goal, then divide that goal by the average commission per transaction to determine how many transactions per year you will need. So an example, let's say the average house price in the area is $300,000. And you can get this information from NAR. Average commission per transaction, 2.5%. So you're looking at $7,500 as the average commission. Let's say your income goal is $150,000. You're going to take that and divide by $7,500, which means you need 20 transactions per year in order to reach your $150,000 goal. Obviously, there's fluctuations because you might have a couple $1 million homes. You might have some REO properties that aren't that much, but it'll give you an idea of a base idea of what you need to reach. So this is the first thing you really want to do is find out what's the average house price. That's where you're going to look at from NAR. In your area or whatever location you're in, and then determine like really what is my income goal, because that's going to drive a lot of everything else that you're doing. Excuse me. So then you have to figure out how many leads and prospects are going to get you to that 20 transactions per year. So you're going to multiply the total transactions times 40. And so the average prospect to sale ratio is 40 to 1, which is, that comes from NAR as well. So you've got 20 times 40 equals 800. Divide 800 by 12 months. You've got 67 prospects per month that you need to reach. Divide that by 30 days. So 2.23 prospects per day. And this is the great thing about our CRM. Everyone you meet, you want to be putting in that CRM. Everyone is a potential client, especially in real estate. You've got, or they know someone. So you've got, I might not be in the market to be buying or selling a house, but I have a friend that is. You want to collect all those people. All of those people are prospects, whether they're looking to buy or sell, or if they know someone. So that's the whole point of you're not putting in a spreadsheet, putting in the CRM. And in fact, I did, I had gone to a Salesforce class, just to, so I knew kind of how to use it and everything. And they said, in terms of you are in any sort of sales, whether it's, selling widgets or selling houses, your average contact that should be put in a CRM should be 5 a day. 5 people you meet a day should be the average of the prospects you're putting in. And the nice thing with that is, once you get them in, you send out like little emails or reminders like, hey, just checking to see if you know anyone that wants to buy or sell our house. One of the key components too for being a realtor is you need to ask for the business. We can get into that a little later, but for the most part, I think that's the number one thing that holds people back is they just don't ask, or a lot of people don't know you're a realtor. Everyone you meet should know you're a realtor. Somebody knows someone that wants to sell or buy a house. And in fact, the statistics are if you, the top producers, they get 60% of their business from referrals from former clients. They don't do any cold calling because they are in constant contact with them. So that's going to be your plan. And you can add things to it as well. Then what do you do with it? You want to review it every 12 to 18 months. And that means looking at it and saying, have I reached my goals or not? But in the interim, let's say you have that I need to close 20 transactions a year. So let's just knock it down to 2 a month. Every month, every week, you need to kind of think about where you are on your goals. The actual plan, looking at the purpose, all of that, you can wait for like 12 months to do it. But when you're looking at your goals are constantly fluctuating. You want to reframe your goals and consider new strengths and weaknesses in that yearly time frame, because you may have taken the thing like the public speaking thing, and within that year, you've done Dale Carnegie or whatever it is. And now you feel like, hey, I've turned that into a strength. It's no longer a weakness. You want to redo a SWOT analysis. So every 12 to 18 months, you're going to redo the business plan based on where you are now. In terms of goals, the goals are the thing that's the living, breathing thing. Those are going to be changing. So things to remember: you want to conduct your business the way in which you are asking your customers to conduct. All about building relationships. You want to be credible to your customers and make them better. So important, when you reach a goal, you celebrate it. That whole positivity aspect not only encourages you to continue on your path, but also to encourage others to help you reach your goal or reach their own goals.